Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to speak on the topic called a three-step branding process that you can use to validate your customer acquisition funnel. And during this process, you brand your business as well as whatever the money that you have used to brand your business, you will get back at the end of this funnel. Okay, so I'm creating this video to answer the business owners and marketing professional questions on how do they launch themselves into digital space, right? You might be you might be in any space, like you might be selling a product, you might be selling a service. Okay, it is very important for all of you to validate your customer acquisition funnel. So what does the customer acquisition funnel means? The customer acquisition funnel means the way in which you acquire your customers by offering something at each touch point you reach out to them. Okay, uh, if you are reaching out to someone on social media, you offer something for free. And if you're reaching someone on platforms like Google Ads, you will give them an irresistible offer. Okay, right? Irrespective of what platforms you are going to use, right? Don't invest a lot of money before you validate your customer acquisition funnel. To validate your customer acquisition funnel, okay, you need to do is you need to follow these three simple steps. Okay, the step number one is you need to initially reach as many people as possible. Before you reach the people, make sure you have lead magnets designed for your business, irresistible offers designed for your business. Because to reach people, you have two kinds of platforms. One platform is called demand fulfillment platform, another platform is called demand generation platforms. If you are going for demand fulfillment platforms, if you're reaching your target audience by demand fulfillment platform, in those cases you need to show your irresistible offer to the people whom you are reaching to the demand fulfillment platform. So example of demand fulfillment platform is Google, right? If you want to reach out to your target audience via Google, in the first touch point, show them an irresistible offer, right? And in terms of demand generation platforms like social media platforms, and if you're reaching out the people for the first time on social media, make sure you have something to give for free. Okay, and if you have something to give for free, in exchange of that free thing that you give to them, you have to collect their data. So the data that you collect either in demand fulfillment platform or a demand generation platform, okay, is the data of the people who are in need and who are more likely to buy from you. And the one more important prerequisite before going to the reach activity is you need to know uh, the search behavior. If you are reaching the people on demand fulfillment platforms like Google Ads, that means you have to do your keyword research. In terms of demand generation platforms, you exactly need to know whom are you going to target. So what is their age group, what are their interests, what are their internet behavior, and stuff like that. So the whole objective of this step uh, in the customer acquisition funnel is to identify the people who are in need of your solution, or the people who are having a problem that your business is capable of solving. So at the end of this reach objective, you need to have the data of the people in the form of leads or cookies. Okay, and this data is the data of the people who are in need, for whom you can immediately sell something. So as soon as you collect the data, the next step is to do a register activity. What is a register activity? So in the reach step, what you have done is you have identified the people who are thinking of buying, who are thinking of buying. So the person is here, the person is thinking of buying here. So now you need to make this person to buy from you. So to make this person to buy from you, you need to register your brand in the people's mind, or in the people's mind whom you have collected in the reach step. So to register your brand, you need to use platforms like email marketing, because you already have collected their contact information. And to target the people whose cookies are collected, you need to have the good knowledge of social media retargeting campaigns. Through retargeting, you can reach out to them. And another way of reaching out to them is messenger marketing. Another way of reaching out to the people whose data is already collected is can be SMS or WhatsApp. So choose any of these platforms to register your brand in the minds of the people whom you have identified in the reach step. So another prerequisite of a register step is you need to have 3 to 5 content pieces to send it to the people whom you have identified in the step one. So what can be the format of that content pieces? So you need not have to uh, create content every week. One time, if you create like 3 to 5 content pieces, it's enough. So what is the format of the content? It can either be a blog, it can either be a video, okay, and it can either be a infographic, it can be a case study, it can be a portfolio, okay, it can be a video testimonial of a client, it can be anything that is required for your people who are in need to get convinced by themselves to buy from you. Suppose uh, you have shown your irresistible offer on Google. I search for something. Let's say I'm looking out for digital marketing strategy for a real estate business, right? I search for it. As soon as I search for it, okay, uh, if it is a if it is a Google, it can be a free case study download on a real estate business. That should pop up, right? That should pop up. That is your irresistible offer, or like consultation, like 3 hours consultation for free of cost, or 1 hour consultation free of cost. That can be your irresistible offer, right? So I come to you, I may put an inquiry or I may not put an inquiry, okay? So but irrespective of what action I've taken in the reach step, you need to have a system to capture my data, even if if I have not given the data to you, okay. And if you're reaching out to me on let's say I'm a person who's looking for a real estate digital strategy, and I'm browsing my Facebook, right? I'm browsing my Facebook, right? And you reach out based on my interest, and when I see your brand for the first time, okay, you should show me a lead magnet, either a case study download, or either some ebook, like for me to get some strategy related to real estate, right? So it can be anything. So like when you show me when you show me something which will solve my smaller percentage of the problem, I would click on it, I would take some action. So my data is with you now. So but I'm not your customer, my data is with you, right? So in that cases, like since you have data with me, you need to remove the objections that I have before selecting a digital marketing consultant, okay. uh, so today I come to your website, tomorrow I should see something on my news feed or my email or my messenger from you. So what can be that? Okay, so today I've given my data to you as a part of the register activity. So what you should be doing is next day you'll send out a case study to me, how this real estate company grew their sales by 300%. Okay, a live case study, please go through it. You can send that case study either via WhatsApp, either via email marketing, either via Facebook retargeting. So after I look at that, so second day what I will receive is your portfolio of clients on which you have worked for, like where you have worked for other real estate clients, right? So that is second one. The third one is customer testimonial. In each of these content pieces, what you need to do is you need to have an irresistible offer, and that irresistible offer should be a time bond where you create an urgency for the people, okay. So it can be like, okay, so today you send out a case study, in the end if you need a consultation, okay, the consultation worth 5,000 rupees, I'm giving this consultation at 1,000 rupees, and this becomes an irresistible offer, okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is like in the reach step, you identify the people who are thinking of buying, you identify the people who are thinking of buying. In the register, you understand the objections that this person that your target audience as before actually buying. Okay, so whatever the objections he has between thinking of buying to actually buying, you identify those one, you create either a video content or a blog content, and you drip that content in the 5 to 6 days. And when you drip the content in 5 to 6 days, the content that you deliver to them, it should be of 90% value and 10% sales should be there. Okay, so and that should be a time bound irresistible offer should be there. Okay, so you have identified, now you are registering, and make sure you sell your irresistible offer, you sell your irresistible offer in the span of 5 to 7 days. Okay, through this, okay, you'll be able to brand your business. Why you are able to brand your business? You are reaching to the people, more and more people, and at the same time you are giving the information for them to get attracted to you. For example, you are showing a case study, you are showing a testimony, right? You are showing a portfolio, and you are also speaking to them. Through that, the branding process is also happening. Okay, through the branding process is continuously happening. At the same time, you are selling your irresistible offer maybe for 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, or 6,000 rupees, or whatever the price is. So the irresistible offer price shouldn't be more than 15,000 rupees. So if you're selling a property worth uh, if you are selling a property worth 1 CR and 2 CR, don't try to sell that property directly to this customer. Instead of that, you have a good lead magnet in place, you have a good irresistible offer in place. So, and like this two phases, like you try to build a relationship. After that, he's comfortable to pay even a 1 CR, 1 point CR, and whatever it is. So I'm just taking real estate as an example, right? Uh, so so what I'm trying to tell you is, in the regain step is there, no? So before you are trying to sell a something of a high priced ticket, so try to have lead magnets and tripwires with which you'll be able to build relationships. And at the end of the 3 steps, you'll be able to regain all the money that you have spent on reach and the register activity. So the so when will you validate your customer acquisition funnel? When will you get to know that the funnel that you have designed is a good funnel, right? Or the thing the thing that you are trying to do on social media platform is working or not. So in that cases, okay, you need to consistently monitor the cost per acquisition. Okay, uh, so cost per acquisition. So if I want to acquire a real estate client for my business, right? Or if you want uh, a real estate, okay, let's say I'm a digital consultant, and I'm targeting all the real estate people who are trying to hire a digital marketing consultant, right? So I reach out to them. First I show some ebook download or a case study download. So to reach out to them, let's say I spend 10,000 rupees, like I spend 10,000 rupees to reach out 1 lakh people. And out of 1 lakh people, let's say I got 1,000 leads, right? So like I got 1,000 leads, or I get 100 or 200 leads, whatever the number of leads. So my ad cost is 10,000, and I got X number of leads. And let's say I got 10 customer. What is my CPA? My CPA is 10,000 divided by 10. That means amount of money you are spending on ads divided by number of sales, it will give you a CPA. The CPA is equal to 1,000 rupees. Suppose if I'm selling my digital marketing consultation at 3,000 rupees. Okay, so you download my case study. After that, let's say like 2,000 people download. Out of 1,000 people, let's say 10 people buy my irresistible offer, right? So let's say 10 people buy my irresistible. Cost per acquisition is 1,000 rupees, and irresistible offer price, let's say my consultation, I'm selling it at 3,000 rupees. My cost of the irresistible offer is 3,000 rupees. If my cost per acquisition is less than the cost of the irresistible offer, then I have validated my business model. I have validated my business model. Now, what is the reason? Why should you validate your business model? That is an important question that you need to ask. See, you need to check the thing that you are trying to sell to your target audience, whether they're accepting it or not. So whether they're accepting or not, if they're not accepting, suppose if your CPA is more than your cost of irresistible offer, my irresistible offer price, that is my consultation, is 3,000 rupees, and my CPA is 3,500 rupees. Instead of selling 10 to 10 people, what if I sold to only 3 people? I spent 10,000 rupees and I sold my consultation to only 3 people. Now my CPA becomes 3,300 rupees. Now what should I do? So now it is a panic button. Okay, that is like, now you need to press a panic button to your business, that there is something wrong with your lead magnets and irresistible offers, or there is something wrong in the targeting you are doing. Either you need to tweak the targeting, or either you need to tweak your lead magnets and the offerings. So you need to tweak all of this in such a way, so till you get a CPA which is less than the cost of the irresistible offer. Till you achieve this point, don't make a mistake of investing in reaching to more number of people. So till your CPA is less than the cost of the irresistible offer, till your CPA is less than cost of the irresistible offer, reach a lesser number of people. And when you reach lesser number of people, every time try to tweak in the span of like 3 to 6 months, you need to achieve a CPA which is lesser than the cost of the irresistible offer. Okay, if you want to know the detailed explanation, okay, I've written a blog on 3-step. So I've written the same thing in the blog, the 3-step digital marketing strategy for customer acquisition funnel validation. You can read out this blog and find out the link in the description. Okay, and I'll also be giving the link of this blog in the description, or you can go to digitechnics.com/blogs. There you can find this blog. Thank you so much, and I'll meet you in the next video.